Heath Shaw.
How are we, Henry?
Frustrated, mate.
Why would you be frustrated?
World Test Championship concluded start of day 4 after one session into day 4.
Fairly rapidly.
And we were pantsed. Comprehensively dismantled by the South Africans. So I watched a lot of it, and we spoke last week about South Africa, and they sort of hadn't really beaten anyone to get into the final, but they obviously were still winning. So it's hard to sort of... We just hadn't seen them, right? Australia went in as pretty firm favourites. We were sent into bowl, and Rabada had a really good day. I think he took 5 for something or other.
Good toss to win.
I think it was a good toss to win. I think I said last week too, I would have liked to have bowled first.
Yep.
And then we just couldn't get used to the conditions. From all reports, the pitch was pretty slow and not carrying through that well. And unfortunately for us, generally speaking in England, the best day to bat is day 3. So with or without weather, if you can stick around, the pitches tend to flatten out.
Yep.
It just so happened that we struggled until then. And then on day 3, the South Africans had free rein in blue skies on a nice flat track.
You still have... Mate, the Aussies are over there early. They were hitting in English conditions. So I don't see that as an excuse. Winning the toss, obviously that might have been a little bit, but there was nearly done in 3 days, just over. But you lose for 10 wickets for 200. The next innings, same thing. Next innings, same thing. And then somehow South Africa come out and 2 for 200.
And it's concerning because we were bowled out for 212 in the first dig, and you don't know what it's worth. That's until both teams bat on it. We got them out for 138, so we carried over with a lead. The problem was the second innings for us, we just collapsed and just fell over and completely capitulated.
We spoke about Marnus.
So
he's 20 and he's 15 or whatever it was.
First dig he made 17. Second dig he made 22.
Yep.
So the scorecard in the second dig: 22, 6, 0, 13, 9, 9, and 43 from Alex Carey. It just came way too late. And it was actually really good. I want to talk about him in a sec because Alex Carey's developed a bit of a habit to sort of lead that counter attack. And he's done it in a few times in a couple of big occasions in finals. He did it for the Shoot Shield final as well.
He bats the same way one day as and 4 day.
Nothing crazy, but he's aggressive.
Yeah.
And he'll counter-attack and punch. Yeah, he plays his shots. So he was really good. But the problem is that collapse, and we spoke about it last week about the batting order, it was going in uncertain. No one really knew how it was going to pan out, but it failed miserably.
Everyone did.
Everyone failed.
Yeah.
Smith did pretty well on the first dig, but got out to the part-time spinner.
Yep. Which he was filthy at.
Which was, lapse in concentration. Big standout in the first dig was Bo Webster made 72 off 92, and I watched him face Rabada. There's a period there of 20 minutes where he just looks so uncomfortable, but he still managed to... He got through,
yep.
Which is all you have to do. And he probably should have been out in LBW. They didn't review for whatever reason. That's showbiz. But he managed to stick around.
He's the least experience out of anyone there.
Yep.
But he knows how to fight through. Bit of grit.
Just sensible cricket. Sensible long-form cricket.
Get through that spell, get through the Rabada spell, and then you can try and get some runs in the next...
Put the bad balls away.
Now they're saying changes galore. If they're saying changes galore, why do we go to... literally, it's like a cricket grand final.
Yep.
With a team that we're not fully
sure
sold on.
I know, and they came out saying, this is a final, so you go with the best players. But it's like, we know that Labuschagne's not an opener. He never has before.
And hasn't been in good form.
Cameron Green's supposed to be in good form, but he had a terrible game.
Yeah, he did.
He made 4 runs in the first dig. He made a duck in the second.
And then there's questions on whether he is a number 3
I don't think he is.
He's a number 6.
I don't think he's number 3. I know he's a gun. He's got all this talent.
At one point, didn't he?
I don't know. There was talk about him doing it. But I know he's a gun and he's got all this talent. But I'm yet to see it. And when a guy like Bo Webster rolls around, I know he's batting against the older ball. But I'd have to pick him over Green. I don't know how you can argue about it.
You win some, you lose more. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.